Hi class, today we will learn how to use variables instead of a pin number. Today we will write a program in TinkerCAD to test the Arduino board by blinking the built-in LED on pin number 13 with the use of variable names for pin number. Also we'll connect an external LED to pin number 13. Okay, here the only change that we'll be doing is we will try to use variable names. Let's see how it is done. So first I will go to my internet browser. I've already opened TinkerCAD and I will click on circuits. In circuits, I will click on create new circuit. Now I will search for Arduino and insert my Arduino board. I'll call it my name, Leslie. Here I will insert an LED also. I will call it LED R and I'll press R in the keyboard and rotate it. I will connect ground to cathode and I will insert a resistor. And connect this assembly to pin number 13. This resistor, I will take it off, say 500 ohms. Now I will go to code and here I will select text and say continue. I will delete all this previous code that is there. And the first command that I will be teaching you today is constant int LED equal to 13. Okay. Basically what I've done is I have declared an integer variable. This integer variable is called LED and the value assigned to this integer variable is 13. Notice that this integer variable, I have called it constant int. Okay, basically what this keyword does is it tells the compiler that the programmer cannot change the value of this variable LED anywhere in setup or loop once it is declared. Now I will declare the LED variable as an output pin. So I will use my first command LED pin mode and I will say LED comma output. Basically this command, what it does is I'm declaring the LED variable that is pin number 13 as an output variable. Next, I will say digital write. Notice that W is in capital. And now I'll say LED comma high. What it does is it writes a 5 volt or a high voltage to pin number 13 or the LED variable. Now I'll use the next command delay 1000. This command will give a delay of 1000 milliseconds. The next command I will give is digital write LED, comma, low. What this command does is it writes a low voltage to the variable LED, that is a 0 volt, to pin number 13. The next command that I'll be using is delay 1000. This command will again give a delay of 1000 milliseconds. The program is now complete. Let's check if it runs. So I'll click here on Start Simulation. As you can see, the external LED as well as the built-in LED blinks for 1000 milliseconds and then it turns off. It turns on for 1000 milliseconds and then it turns off. Okay. So in this video, we have learned how to use the variable names instead of pin numbers directly. So instead of using a pin number every time in the program, what I can do is I can use variable names instead of pin numbers. It becomes very easy to write the program and remember it in the code because this variable is given the name LED itself. To improvise this code further, I can give this LED name as LED R signifying red LED. The advantage of doing this is whenever I want to change the pin number, I need not change the variable name throughout the code. I can just change the pin number in the declaration itself. So this simplifies the coding process and hence we are exploiting variable names over here. Thank you. What we will do now is we will run the same code on the hardware setup. What I will do is I will copy this code and I will go to Arduino IDE. I will paste this code in Arduino IDE and first save the code. I will call it as using variables. First, I will go to Tools, check if the Arduino is connected to COM4, it's connected. Then I will go to Board and select my board, Arduino Uno. First, I will verify the code if it is right. So the compiler is checking it, checking if there are any errors in the code. It is done compiling, okay, and there are no errors. Now I will upload this code to the Arduino. Okay, so the uploading is done. Now I will check my hardware output. Okay, so I have my Arduino connected via a USB cable. This red wire over here is the ground terminal, which is connected to the cathode of the LED. The orange wire is connected to this resistor over here. Okay, and the resistor is in series with the anode of the LED. Let's watch the video. Okay, so your LED is blinking for every 1000 milliseconds. For homework, you can try writing a program such that red LED blinks once and then green LED blinks once and the cycle repeats. Connect the red LED to pin 12 and green LED to pin 11. Use variable names for pin numbers.